Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, who am I really? Beyond the reflection of your physical body, beyond the roles you play and the labels you wear, there is a deeper truth waiting to be discovered, the truth of your eternal spiritual self. From the moment we're born, we're taught to identify with our physical bodies. We learn to define ourselves by our appearance, our abilities, and our limitations. We say things like, I am tall, I am sick, or I am not good enough, as if these temporary states were the totality of who we are. But what if I told you that your body is not actually you? What if your true identity is something far greater and more profound than the physical form you inhabit? This is the radical truth that spiritual masters and mystics have been pointing to for centuries. The idea that you are not your body, but rather the consciousness that animates it. Think of your body as a vehicle for your consciousness, a temporary suit that you wear as you navigate the physical world. Just as you are not your car, your clothes, or your house, you are not your body. These are all things that you have, that you use, but they are not who you are at your core. This understanding is beautifully expressed in the Bhagavad Gita, one of the most sacred texts of Hinduism. In chapter 2, verse 22, Krishna explains to Arjuna, "As a person sheds worn-out garments and wears new ones, likewise, at the time of death, the soul casts off its worn-out body and enters a new one." This powerful metaphor points to the eternal, unchanging nature of your true self. Just as you are not the clothes you wear, you are not the body you inhabit. Your physical form is a temporary expression of your consciousness, a vehicle that allows you to experience the world of form and matter, but it is not the essence of who you are. When you begin to see your body as a sacred tool for your soul's evolution rather than the total of your identity, you open the door to a whole new way of being in the world. You no longer feel limited by your physical appearance, your health, or your age. Instead, you recognize that your true self is the pure awareness that witnesses all of these changing states with perfect equanimity and grace. If you've already been encouraged to think deeper about who you are, then give us a like and subscribe. We'll help you grow while you help us grow too. Now, let me explain who you really are. If you're not your body, then who are you? This is the fundamental question that lies at the heart of spiritual inquiry, the key to unlocking the mystery of your true identity. The answer, as revealed by the world's wisdom traditions and confirmed by modern science, is that you are consciousness itself, the pure awareness that underlies and illuminates all of your experiences. Consciousness is the essence of your being, the unchanging witness that observes your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or attachment. It is the I that remains constant throughout your life, the silent presence that watches your body and mind undergo countless changes, yet remains untouched by them all. In the words of spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle, you are the awareness behind your thoughts, the stillness beneath the mental noise, the love and joy that is the very essence of who you are. This profound insight points to the true nature of your being, not the limited conditioned self that you've been taught to identify with, but the vast, unbounded consciousness that is your birthright. When you begin to awaken to this truth, you realize that your thoughts, feelings, and experiences are not who you are, but rather temporary phenomena that arise and pass away within the field of your awareness. You discover that your true self is the space in which all of these experiences happen, the eternal witness that remains unchanged by the drama of your life. This understanding is not just a philosophical concept, but a living reality that you can experience for yourself. Through practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-inquiry, you can begin to shift your identification from the body and mind to the pure consciousness that is your true nature. One powerful way to do this is to simply sit in stillness and observe your thoughts and feelings as they arise and pass away without getting caught up in their content. As you watch the constant flux of your mental and emotional states, you begin to realize that they are not you, but rather temporary visitors in the vast space of your awareness. Another practice is to ask yourself the question, who am I? And to follow the trail of your thoughts back to their source. As you inquire into the nature of your being, you may notice that your sense of self becomes more spacious, more transparent, and more luminous. You may even have glimpses of the pure, radiant consciousness that is your true essence. As you continue to explore and embody this understanding, you'll find that it transforms every aspect of your life. When you know yourself as the eternal, unbounded consciousness that is the source of all creation, you no longer feel limited by the circumstances of your life. Instead, you recognize that you have the power to create your reality from the inside out, to manifest your deepest desires and highest potential. Comment below if you are aligning with the essence of your true self. When you begin to identify with the pure consciousness that is your true self, rather than the temporary form of your body and mind, you unlock a whole new way of being in the world. You no longer feel bound by the limitations of your physical reality, but instead recognize that you have the power to create your life from the inside out, in alignment with your deepest desires and highest potential. This is the essence of what it means to live from the truth of your being, to allow the wisdom, love, and creativity of your eternal soul to guide and inspire every aspect of your life. When you're connected to your true self, you naturally feel called to express your unique gifts and talents in service to the world, to create beauty, healing, and transformation in all that you do. One of the keys to living from this place of authentic power is to cultivate a daily practice of aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with the truth of your being. This means setting intentions that reflect your deepest values and aspirations, and making choices that honor your soul's purpose and potential, even when it's challenging or uncomfortable. It also means learning to trust the wisdom of your inner guidance, the still, small voice within that always knows the path of your highest good. When you're connected to your true self, you have access to a deep well of intuition, insight, and inspiration that can guide you through even the most difficult challenges and decisions. Another important aspect of living from your true self is cultivating a sense of presence and mindfulness in every moment. When you're fully engaged in the here and now, without getting lost in thoughts of the past or worries about the future, you open yourself up to the magic and mystery of life. You become more receptive to the synchronicities, opportunities, and blessings that are always available to you, and you experience a deep sense of connection and flow with the universe. One powerful practice for cultivating presence is to simply bring your attention to your breath and to notice the sensations of your body in the present moment. As you focus on the flow of your breath and the aliveness of your being, you naturally let go of the mental chatter and emotional turbulence that can pull you away from your center. You become more grounded, more centered, and more attuned to the wisdom of your true self. As you continue to live from the truth of your being, you may find that your relationships become more authentic, loving, and fulfilling. when you're no longer looking to others to complete you or validate your worth, but instead are grounded in the inherent wholeness and perfection of your true self, you naturally attract people and experiences that reflect your highest potential. You become a magnet for love, abundance, and positive transformation, and your life becomes a living expression of your soul's purpose and joy. Ultimately, living from the truth of your being is a lifelong journey of growth, discovery, and evolution. It requires courage, commitment, and a willingness to let go of the false identities and limiting beliefs that keep you trapped in a small, finite sense of self. But as you continue to align with the wisdom and love of your eternal soul, you'll find that your life becomes a magnificent adventure, a sacred opportunity to express your unique gifts and make a positive difference in the world. In this video, we've explored the profound truth that your body is not actually you, and that your true identity is the pure consciousness that animates and illuminates all of your experiences. We've discovered that by shifting your identification from your temporary physical form to the eternal essence of your being, you open the door to a whole new way of living, one that is characterized by authentic power, purpose, and joy. We've also discussed practical tools and techniques for awakening to your true self, from cultivating presence and mindfulness to setting intentions and making choices that align with your soul's highest potential. And we've seen how living from the truth of your being can transform every aspect of your life, from your relationships and your work to your sense of meaning and fulfillment. As you continue on this sacred journey of self-discovery and transformation, remember that you are not alone. You are part of a global awakening, a shift in consciousness that is happening all around the world, as more and more people are remembering the truth of who they are and why they're here. So embrace the journey with all your heart and trust that every step is taking you closer to the full realization of your magnificent eternal self.